Money is at the heart of many a battle, and Thursday's referendum on whether Britain should stay in the EU or quit is no exception. Voters have been hit with a blizzard of statistics from the Remain and Leave camps, often produced selectively to boost their side of the argument. Now, what do economists and finance ministers have to say? Take a look.
The central estimate is that in the long run, GDP would be over 6% smaller, and Britain would be worse off by £4,300 per household. Britain would be permanently poorer if we left the European Union. Under any alternative, we'd trade less, we'd do less business, there would be less investment, and the price would be paid by British families. Wages would be lower, prices would be higher, and that means that Britain would be poorer by £4,300 per household.
Of course we are concerned. We're following it closely and considering possible scenarios. But I've been asked before, is there a plan B? No, there is no plan B. Do we need to change our policy in the fields of financial stability or fiscal policy, etc.? No. I think that we have a strong setup, and we are in a much, much better situation than we were some years ago, also in terms of shock absorption capacity to deal with any shocks that might occur.
Negotiations on new arrangements with the European Union and other trading partners could, in our view, take years, leading to a protracted period of uncertainty. And the longer this uncertainty goes on, the more heavily it will weigh on investment and growth. This would imply a significant depreciation of the sterling and large contractions of investment and consumption, implying lower output, lower growth, and higher domestic prices. A technical recession is one of the probabilities of the downside risk scenario.
While trade would continue, it could be on very different terms, possibly worse. Most likely, it would cost more for the UK to trade with the same markets, therefore damaging the competitiveness of UK companies. I can say that negotiations merely to adjust members' existing terms have often taken several years to complete, in certain cases up to 10 years or more. However, as far as the UK's case is concerned, it is impossible to tell how long it may take. So I don't have, honestly, a crystal ball to assess the outcome of the various different negotiations, and I don't think anybody else does. The only certainty is uncertainty.
Clearly, this is a very important decision for the United Kingdom and for Europe. It is a decision that could have consequences for economic and financial conditions in global financial markets. If it does so, it could have consequences in turn for the U.S. economic outlook.
ここに進出する日本企業の多くは、英国が EU へのゲートウェイであるからこそ、英国に進出しているわけであります。離脱に投票することは、日本の投資先としての英国の魅力を損なわさせることになると思います。